I'm now talking to Matt DiMaria from Sonic Solutions. Matt, what do you think are some of the most exciting developments in digital home entertainment?
I think probably the most exciting thing is the next generation now of televisions and Blu-ray players, some of what your other guests there at the Connections Conference were referring to. The ability for a consumer with the same ease that they change channels on a standard television today to be able to access vast libraries of content that previously they maybe had to make a run to the video store to pick up a DVD or maybe wait in the mail for one to come. Now to have access to those digital libraries very easily, very quickly, and built into the devices. A lot of this technology has been very difficult to access in the past, and this new generation of devices, such as these new connected televisions and Blu-ray players and other mobile devices and so forth, will make it very easy.
Is this all converging so that in the future all of the consumers will have pretty similar equipment? Or is it diverging so that you have to decide which technology you're going to get?
Well, the goal is going to be in part to capitalize on what the internet has done for information access and do the exact same thing for entertainment access. And so, for example, the ability to have your personal video collection today, you go out and buy a set of DVDs, you'd put them in a drawer in your home, and it's your collection. There's no question as to who owns them. When you want to watch one, you pick it up and you play it. Your next door neighbor doesn't know what it is. The person who you purchased it from doesn't know what you're watching at any given moment. The idea is to transport that experience up into the cloud, for the internet essentially to become a platform that will allow you to have your own personal assets, your copy of the movie essentially, but stored up on the internet. And all the consumer has to do essentially is turn on their television, point it to the correct channel, and enjoy it.
Is there such a thing as having too much entertainment available? And when do you have time to do any work?
Well, I think one of the challenges that we all have is time has become the most precious commodity. And is it really productive time to jump in your car and drive down the road to pick up a video store? A DVD. I think we talked earlier. Rich was referring to sort of the loss really of quality time with family members and things of that sort. So as we become more distributed and more mobile as a society, the demands on our time becomes more pressing. So hopefully this technology makes it much easier to access things that we enjoy, when we want it, where we want it, and hopefully find more productive time in our schedules as well.
I assume that the same technology that provides instant access to entertainment also provides the same instant access to all kinds of information, news.
That's right.
Anything of a serious nature that you want to find out about the world.
Well, no question. And the economics that are essentially creating this platform, if you will, this capability to extend Hollywood movies or internet access out to your home, actually can be leveraged back from your own personal content, so your personal photos, your personal videos, using that exact same infrastructure that was essentially paid for with the Hollywood content and the consumer devices. Consumers will be able to access that. For example, if you're in the park playing with your baby daughter and you'd really like mom to see it, but mom lives thousands of miles away, the ability to take that content, display it on a particular channel on mom's television with the same ease that she watches the evening news is exactly the capabilities that are coming online now, and we'll see a lot more of it in the months ahead.
Now, television is often thought of as a passive medium. You generally lean back instead of leaning forward. With this new technology, will it still be largely passive, or will it be more interactive? Will the viewer be expected to do something to interact with it? And does the viewer want to interact? Television viewers are often criticized for being couch potatoes. Is that a bad rap? Is that just because they had no choice in the past? But if they have the opportunity to be interactive, then they'll gladly take it.
Well, that's it. When the television was just a dumb device with a big screen, what else would you do other than turn on a movie or what have you and sit back and watch it? And certainly you want to allow for that. Sometimes that's all you do want to do is sit back and enjoy a good movie. But as the devices become more intelligent and the endpoints become more pervasive into more and more people's homes, the ability to tap the social network and the ability to tap the video conferencing and other kind of interactive media, absolutely it will become a much more immersive and mobile experience. You won't have to be in the living room doing it. You'll be able to do it in the park or in the car or on the airplane or wherever you happen to be. So I think we'll see a lot more interactivity and a much broader sort of palette or a variety of entertainment options.
is there a risk that we'll have such a wide variety to choose from that it'll be harder to focus or concentrate on any one thing in particular? Too many things pulling at you, demanding your attention, whereas if you're going to become an expert in some field, for example, it takes concentrated study and focus on just that one thing.
I think there are times in your day when entertainment and relaxation is appropriate, and there's other times in your day where focus and attention is needed, and so I don't think we're talking about a panacea here that forever changes every aspect of our life. This new media, this connected home media, really addresses, hopefully, whatever you want to spend your time doing, you can do, and if that involves deep study in a focused area, the technology should facilitate that. If, on the other hand, you're a teenager and you're interested in keeping up with your friends and catching the latest social trends and so forth, the technology should enable that. So I don't think there's anything inherent necessarily to the technology that will dictate to us that we all become sort of fans of short attention span theater per se, but definitely we'll have a lot more choices to make.
Okay. I just got the 1 minute signal, so we're just about out of time, so we are going to have to wrap. It's been a great discussion, and I'm looking forward to seeing more of this digital functionality, not only entertainment, but also where your home is almost like a living thing. It can take care of you when you're sick. Maybe it'll cook for you, clean your house. I think we're just beginning to see all these possibilities. And I'd like to thank my two guests, Rich Green and Matt DiMaria. Thank you very much for being here, and thank you for watching. This is Marty Wasserman. Be sure to visit our website, www.futuretalk.net. For Future Talk, we'll see you next time.